Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my most repurchased products, meaning the products that have worked fantastically for me and the ones that I will basically continue to repurchase. These products always go empty because I use them over and over and over again. So I'm starting off with cleansers first. They're the cleansers that I absolutely love and that I absolutely recommend and that I've used time and time again. People literally comment on my videos saying, why do you use the same stuff all the time? And it's because I am a ride or die for this CeraVe Blemish Control cleanser. You guys, this cleanser is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. I recommend it to those that have blemish prone skin. If you've got hormonal acne like I do, I get hormonal acne and it leaves behind blemishes. How I control that is by using the CeraVe Blemish Control cleanser. So the key ingredient that does the whole brightening thing and lightening your dark spots is a niacinamide. So that's the reason why this one works really well, is because it's got niacinamide, which is an active ingredient that does lighten blemishes and it targets pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, or any kind of like darkness issues that you might have. This one also has salicylic acid in it as well. So if you do struggle with white hairs, black hairs, acne, this one is great at removing that kind of texture, those bumps that you get on your skin. Salicylic acid is your go-to acid for that. So the combination of those two together works really, really well. So for me personally, I think it is affordable considering how big the bottle is. This cleanser can last me basically up to like a month and I use it day and night. So I think like for the size of the bottle and how long I use it for, I think it is good in terms of the price range. This is definitely my most repurchased cleanser. It's in the basket as we speak because I've run out. So you guys, I absolutely love it. Now the next one, you guys are not going to be shocked to know that it is the CeraVe Salicylic Acid Smoothing Cleanser. Originally, I actually started off by using this one. I use the whole range. I use a smoothing cleanser and I use the smoothing lotion. Perfect combination, you guys, perfect. And the reason why I started off with this one is because I struggled a lot with acne when I started my skincare journey. If you guys click on my first videos, you could see it wasn't just hormonal acne, it was stress-induced acne, and it was also acne from using the wrong skincare products. So my skin was just reacting and I had like loads of like breakouts and stuff like that. So I started off using the smoothing cleanser, and the reason being is because the main active ingredient in that cleanser is salicylic acid. And salicylic acid, like I was saying, targets acne. It fights acne, it kills acne, it destroys it. So that's why this one works really, really well. And then over time, I did switch over to the Blemish Control cleanser. Sometimes I did use both of them at the same time, one in the morning, one at nighttime. It really does not matter. I would say use this one if you do struggle with acne, you guys. This is the best one. And again, I get this from Boots, I get it from Superdrug. In America, you can actually get it from Target. However, CeraVe do actually have a website that you can order from. In the winter time, my favorite cleanser is the Neutrogena Hydroboost gel-based cleanser. This one is great for so many reasons. My skin dries out so much in the winter, you guys, and no matter how much I moisturize and use hydrating serums, my skin just gets dry. Here in the UK, we don't see the sun at all. The cold basically strips my skin of moisture, so I need to use a cleanser that's hydrating. So the Neutrogena one is really, really great, and the reason being is it has hyaluronic acid in it. And if you guys didn't know, hyaluronic acid is fantastic. It is your go-to ingredient for hydrating the skin. Hyaluronic acid locks and seals moisture into your skin. It can take me up to a month using it day and night time to basically run out. So wintertime, I'll use this Neutrogena one, and I believe it is £8.99. The last time I got it, it was £8.99. It depends where you get it, to be honest. Okay, so next up is time for toners. My all-time favorite toner is, you guys will probably say it with me, is the Ordinary's Glycolic Acid Toner. This is a toner that I absolutely have repurchased loads. And you guys probably wondering like, why do you repurchase it loads when the bottle is massive? But it's because I basically use it on my whole entire body. So I don't only just use it on my face, I use it for my whole entire body. And I'm talking head to toe, you guys. So if you're using this for your face only, it can definitely last last you for months, and it's because you're only supposed to use this at nighttime only, and basically like maximum 4 times a week. So can you imagine, like that would definitely last a long time. But since then I have changed. I use it on my neck, I use it under my arms, I use it on my elbows, I use it on my knees. I basically use it anywhere on my body that has hyperpigmentation or texture issues. This is the go-to, and of course on my face at nighttime I use it. So if you do struggle with hyperpigmentation, it's your girl. If you struggle with texture issues as well, it's also your girl. And I believe this one goes for £11.50 on the Ordinary's website. You can get it elsewhere. You can get it in store if you have like the Ordinary stand in your store. However, you can also get it online. I don't recommend getting it on Amazon, you guys, because there's a lot of fakes. I've had a few of my clients actually buying like fake ones, and it's just not worked for them, and then we've read the labels and stuff like that, and I've done my research and I've realized it's a fake. So it's best to buy it in store or on the Ordinary's website. My next most repurchased toner is Paula's Choice 2% BHA exfoliating toner. So this one is really, really great, and I actually started off by using this one before I used glycolic acid, and the reason being is, like I mentioned, I had acne problems. So salicylic acid, of course, it kills acne. So this one is great. This is probably one of my favorite salicylic acid toners. It's one that worked really well for me. They don't have any rubbish ingredients in there that are just useless and that will make you react, in my opinion. So it does the job. It literally just does what it says on the tin. It is a strong exfoliant. It's a BHA, so it does penetrate deep into the skin to exfoliate. That's why it does that. That's why your pores might appear smaller and more shrunk. I did find myself literally running out of this one a lot quicker because it's quite small, but then again it's fine because you're not going to use large amounts. You're going to use it in generous amounts, so it can still last you quite a long time. So next up is serums. I'm only going to talk about one serum. This is my most repurchased serum, if I'm being completely honest, and it is the Niacinamide serum from The Ordinary. You guys are probably sick and tired fed up, but this is genuinely my favorite serum. This is a serum that I use every single day and night. Therefore, you can imagine that's why I run out of it a lot quicker than most of my other serums. You know, niacinamide is fantastic. It's great for uneven skin tone. It's great if you have textured skin. It is just an all-round great product, and I specifically like the one from The Ordinary because it's not harsh on the skin, and that's why I've used it for years, because my skin has not reacted to it. I'm always so scared to try out new products because my skin reacts, and when it reacts, it's so hard for me to basically recover it because I get rashes and then they turn into like patches, and then I get pimples and they turn into blemishes. So I'm always scared about trying new actives, but this one worked really, really well. So I get my Ordinary products from this website called Beauty Bay, just because they ship absolutely everywhere, but you can basically get it in store now, and I think in store it is £9, and I think on their website is what it is going for, £9. So that is a really, really good price considering the size of the bottle. Now, because I use this day and night every single day, it can last me like 3 weeks to a month, if I'm being completely honest, just because it's only going on my face. Some people do ask me like, oh, how come sometimes you use salicylic acid serum or sometimes you use hyaluronic acid serum? I just use serums based on what my skin needs. So for me, niacinamide is basically daily use because I can use it daily. I need it daily, but when my skin is really, really sensitive, like for example when I've reacted to a new product, because I do test out new products for like brands and stuff, so sometimes my skin will react to their products and I'll need to soothe it, so I'll use hyaluronic acid because it basically is gentle and it will soothe my skin, or I'll use salicylic acid when I get like pimple breakouts, like hormonal acne. So that's why I do switch up my serums, but for the most part I use niacinamide. Now when it comes to facial moisturizers, my absolute all-time favorite is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I absolutely love it because I feel like I use a lot of like active ingredients. You know, I'm using niacinamide daily, I'm using salicylic acid daily in my cleansers and stuff like that. It can make my skin a little bit more sensitive, so Aveeno basically is that thing that soothes my skin. It's got oat extract in it. This is something that is known to soothe the skin. So if your skin is reacting, you know, sometimes they do recommend using oatmeal. You can have an oatmeal bath or something like that. So it's really great that it's in a lotion. I absolutely love it, and of course it's got no fragrance, so it's very, very gentle. This is my all-time fave. I actually get this one in store. You can literally get it anywhere. I believe I pay just under like £8 for it, and the bottle is quite big, you guys, so that's the reason being. It is a big bottle, and this can last me months. It can literally last me months, and the good thing is I can use it on my face and my body. And my second most repurchased facial moisturizer is the Neutrogena Hydroboost gel base moisturizer, and I like to use it in summer because it's very, very lightweight. Look, you guys, it's literally like water. I don't know how to describe it, but then at the same time it's extremely hydrating. And I get it in Boots again, and I believe it's around the £14 mark, so £13.99 to be exact is the last time I paid when I purchased it. It's really, really good. I'm actually going to repurchase it just in time for summer. When summer comes around, I'm going to be using this, and you guys will probably see it in my videos a lot because I really do like it for summer. Lastly, this is the CeraVe smoothing cream. Now, of course I love it. I did mention that I like this smoothing cleanser for my face. The smoothing cream, guys, is just as fantastic. It is really, really good, you guys. Those of you that do struggle with acne, you can actually apply it to your face, and it feels really nice and hydrating on the skin, especially if you've got like really, really dry skin. It is really, really good. So next up, you guys, is sunscreen. My most repurchased sunscreen is the La Roche-Posay SPF 50 sunscreen. And this sunscreen has my heart, and the reason being is it doesn't make me break out. I don't know what it is, but sunscreens make me break out. As soon as I apply certain sunscreen, my skin gets itchy and I break out in a rash, and that's what discouraged me from wearing sunscreen when I first ever started my skincare journey. I was so against it. I was like, you know what, I'm not going to use sunscreen, I'm just going to do what I do. And it was a big mistake because my skin was a mess. This sunscreen was recommended to me and I tried it out, and I've basically not switched it out since. It is so fantastic, and it is my most repurchased. Of course, there are other sunscreens I have tried that have been okay, like the Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen. It was okay, you guys, but it's not the best for sensitive skin, if I'm being completely honest. But when I tried this one, I could compare. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I repurchased this one a lot. So I get this one in Boots, and it is £20 for 50 milligrams. So this is pretty good, considering it's a lightweight formula, so you don't need to apply loads of it, like, you know, the 2-finger method that they teach you and stuff like that. This one is very fluid like, so it does last me a long time personally. Another reason why I like this sunscreen a lot is because I don't get a white cast. There's nothing worse than getting a white cast on a sunscreen. It's so annoying, that white residue looking like Casper the Ghost. I hate it. So as soon as I tried this one out and it didn't give me that, and it was great for my sensitive skin, it ticked all the boxes for me. I didn't mind that it was £20. So yes, I think you do get value for your money. So yeah. Okay guys, so that's basically my most repurchased skincare products. Those are the products that I absolutely love, that I always add to cart, and that I don't see myself literally ever switching out, you know, like those are my products. So yeah, you guys, so thank you so much for watching. So if you guys have any recommendations for me, please let me know in the comments section, or if you want me to try out new products for you guys, I am so open to doing that. So yeah, just let me know in the comments section. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I will catch you on my next one. Bye.